So guys, there has been a revelation about Anthony Joshua and his long-term trainer Rob McCracken, and it has been reported that Anthony Joshua had approached Ismael Salas over training him for the rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. It was strength and conditioning coach Angel Heredia who made the claim that Anthony Joshua had approached Ismael Salas. He had this to say in a statement: "I'm gonna drop a bomb today. Me and Salas, we were very close to seal a training camp with. We got approached by Joshua. But Salas felt that Joshua needed to come to the United States to train here, not for us to go to London. So I respect that. Joshua, I always think he's a good fighter. I love Ruiz as well. I've worked with Ruiz for 2 camps. He reached out to Salas and Salas reached out to me because he said, I would work with you only if you get Angel Heredia for the conditioning part. We worked before. We had a camp, me and Salas, with Joe Joyce, a successful camp in Kazakhstan. So he loves how I do conditioning for the kids, and that was one of his conditions. The other condition was for Joshua to come into the United States and do a camp in Vegas, not for us to go to London. Salas is already established in Vegas. Salas is not going nowhere else. He's staying here for good. It would have been good, but Joshua, I think he wanted to stay in England. He wanted us to go out there, but it is what it is. Now, I don't know whether they are just trying to grab headlines with this statement. Perhaps that's what they are doing. But Anthony Joshua has never really expressed any interest in moving from long-time trainer Rob McCracken. He said he was going to stick with him. So I don't know where this is coming from. And perhaps they are blowing this a bit out of proportion. Perhaps Anthony Joshua maybe reached out to him to bring him onto the team with Rob McCracken and not get rid of Rob McCracken completely. Perhaps that is what is going on and they're just blowing it a bit out of proportion. It is coming from a third party anyway, because this guy, Heredia, he said himself that Anthony Joshua did not get into contact with him. He got into contact with Ismael Salas and Salas got into contact with Heredia. And that is where the statement has come from, not from Ismael Salas and not from Anthony Joshua. So there's not a lot in this, I don't think. And I don't really think that Anthony Joshua is going to drop Rob McCracken at this stage. I think maybe, if it is true, if he was reaching out to Ismael Salas, it was to bring him on board with Rob McCracken. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this statement? And what are your thoughts going forward into the Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch? Do you think Anthony Joshua does need to bring someone in who is new and has a new approach for Anthony Joshua? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.